List your employees' most annoying habits.
Oh, he's late sometimes.
What is Pedro gonna say about you?
I don't know, I'm a pretty good boss.
He be farting. I be farting too, though, because we're selling Mexican food, but.
What's your name?
My name's Alyssa, and I'm a bartender.
Who brought you here today?
My boss, Coral.
Hello.
My name is Lamar.
Lamar is essentially my boss.
Why the air quotes?
I mean, I don't really have to report to him for anything, but he owns the space and he hires me for videography. He doesn't really pay me either, so.
You said you don't pay him.
He said I don't pay him.
Do you?
I should pay him less.
Tell me about your relationship with Eric.
So I've known Eric for a little over a year, I believe. We work for a gymnastics academy.
So I was working retail in downtown and it was terrible and awful. And I went through all of these interviews to try to get out. And the first interview I had with Courtney, I was like, oh, yeah, this is it.
We did a Zoom interview with Eric, and I knew within the first 10 minutes of the interview that I was gonna hire him.
Rate yourself as an employee.
An 8. I'd say I'm one of the best bartenders there. She better say so too, but.
What do you rate her as an employee?
Maybe like a 7 or 8. Everyone can improve in some way or another. No one's a perfect employee or a perfect boss.
I feel like I'm a 8.
2.
How good of an employee is Pedro?
Just a solid 9. 9.5 even.
What do you think he's gonna say about himself?
I'll probably say like 10 out of 10, I don't know.
I'd rate myself like a 7. I do be talking to the customers a little bit too much.
What would you rate him?
Oh, a 10. A 10, 100% a 10. I love that fool. I mean, he was the homie before he was my boss, and he continues to be the homie.
I think I'm a solid 8.5.
What do you think Courtney thinks you?
I think Courtney said I'm a 10 out of 10.
You lost confidence there.
I would rate Eric as an employee as an 8. I think with time, he would absolutely be a 10 out of 10 for sure.
I'll take it. I'll take it. We have potential.
What do you think he would say your most annoying features are?
My time management on my projects.
He's slow as hell. He always got to take a smoke or a food break in the middle of whatever.
I can be lazy while working.
She used to be really bad about not being up in the bar when maybe she should have been.
List your employees' most annoying habits.
Oh, he's late sometimes.
How late?
20, 30 minutes sometimes.
What is Pedro gonna say about you?
I don't know, I'm a pretty good boss.
He be farting. I be farting too, though, because we're selling Mexican food, but.
I think he gets a little distracted at times.
I'm an airhead. You can tell me something 3 times and each time it'll just flow through my little ears.
He also can have a short attention span, so when the front desk is not super busy, he might go clean, but then it gets busy, so I have no way to be like, I need your help.
Sometimes I just get bored with what I'm doing and I have to do a little lap around the gym. She's like, where'd Eric go? Other than that, I think I'm a great employee.
What would you do if you caught your boss having sex at work?
I would hold it over Coral's head, and I would be like, hey, I need this day off. You're gonna give it to me.
If I caught Courtney at work having sex with her wife, I would say, ladies, we're at a children's gym, you're gonna go to jail.
I'd be like, Daniel, we're in public, dog. Come on, we're at Pike Place.
What do you think he'd do if he caught you?
I think it'd be kind of serious. He's probably gonna talk to me. He's gonna be like, Pedrito, you can't do this. I don't think he would fire me.
I might have to give him some time off for a while, or maybe even just let him go, I don't know.
How much more money does your boss make than you?
I make $25.32 an hour, so I would imagine at least twice as much as me.
What do you think Courtney said to all of this?
I don't think Courtney answered this question.
I cannot give too much specific information for how much I make because my company does not allow it.
Why is it bad to talk about how much we make?
I don't know that it's necessarily bad. I think society has made it to where we're not supposed to talk about it.
How much money do you make?
Yeah, let's not go there. I want you to ask Lamar that.
I pay them more than I get paid, so they all make more than me.
30K?
For your take-home pay?
Around there, maybe 25.
Do you pay your employees more or less?
Hourly, my employees make more than me.
Hourly, I think he gives me 17, and then I get a lot of tips. My paycheck doubles with the tips. It's really cool.
Does he deserve a raise?
Yes.
You gonna give him one?
No.
Do you deserve a raise?
Yes. I know that's not gonna happen, but yes.
Do you have the power to give her a raise?
I do not know. That's the manager above me.
Would you, if you could?
At this point, probably no, just because I know minimum wage is going up in a couple months.
Do you deserve a raise?
No, honestly, I remember when I first started working for him, I told him to start paying me less, and then he gave me a raise anyway.
Yeah, I'd like to pay him a little more once we take the next steps in the business.
So I can tell him when he comes in that he's getting a raise?
No.
Who's your least favorite coworker?
Alex, we're here today for a reason.
Who do you think Alex said was his least favorite?
I don't know. That could be a lot of places.
I'll dislike them all the same.
My sister worked with me, and I love her. She like we're super close and stuff, but I think she doesn't take me seriously enough sometimes. She'll show up late or like
Pedro shows up late too.
he does, yeah. I don't like that either.
Okay, who's your least favorite coworker?
I don't have any coworkers other than him, so I gotta choose him.
I would say like 99% sure we have the same least favorite person at work. Their name is.
It would be.
I thought I heard a different name. There's no.
Oh, there it sure is. Like, yeah, okay. They're tied. They're tied.
What's something you want to know about your boss?
Who her all-time favorite worker is?
One of my favorites would probably have to be one of the cooks. I feel like a lot of people get butthurt if I don't say them.
Who's your all-time favorite worker?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
It's Pedrito.
I don't think I can pick one.
Damn, he's doing me dirty.
Who's your all-time favorite employee?
It ain't Alex. I'll say it ain't Alex.